Welcome to Blind Date or Bust, a blind dating experiment where singles meet to explore their chances of finding a relationship.
Millennials have always been known for their hustle, their grind, always looking for the next best thing. But is it time for something more?
Is love now on the table for our singles, or are we just going with the flow?
We have 4 main singles, 2 guys and 2 girls, known as Hearts, who will meet with 3 potential dates, known as Arrows, via a 15-minute Zoom call.
The Hearts and the Arrows officially get to go on their first date. Are the vibes gonna be there, or is it gonna be wet? I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because ultimately, the Hearts get to decide if there's gonna be a date number 2, or is it simply gonna be a bust.
This is Blind Date or Bust.
What it do? I'm Kyle. I'm 24 years old. I'm a freelancer, and I also make music on the side. I'm from Bruton, Alabama, and I'm a cute out. I'm a blind date or bust because I want to know what's out there for me. Like, what's next? I ain't necessarily trying to find my next. This is right, but do something real across my path. So,
got a body done in ATL, but stay in H.
My name is Nina. I'm 28. I'm from San Diego, and I'm in education. I'm on Blind Date or Bust because I thought it would be a new and fun way of potentially meeting somebody in Atlanta. It's hard to meet somebody at work or the gym, so why not on this Blind Date or Bust?
hello.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How your day going? First and foremost.
It was really productive today. How was yours?
Pretty productive as well. So, what are you looking for in a partner?
You know, I'm looking for somebody to build something with. That'll come, but I'm just looking to have fun with somebody right now. When it's time for me to come home after being busy all the time, that I can just chill with somebody and just have a good time. So what are you looking for?
And so I'm just kind of not necessarily just going with the flow, but I'm seeing where it goes. So I'm not really expecting too much right now. So I'm not gonna I don't got my hopes too high. I'm kind of just looking for genuineness.
Okay. So if you go out on a date tomorrow, are you looking to just have a good time, or?
Time will tell. See the things I need to see, if that makes sense.
Sure. This nigga is 24. Women mature a lot faster than men do, and I have had an experience with an older guy, and I just feel like that would be best.
Okay, so how was your last relationship, and how did y'all part ways? Was it good? Was it bad?
I mean, yeah, it was just time, I think. When you're, in a basketball game or something like that, you can say at the end of the game you lost, or you can just say time ran out. You didn't necessarily have to you didn't lose, but time ran out, So in that situation, it was just, there's a lot of love, great chemistry, but we were just in, romantically, I think, in different places at the time, and I just decided that I felt that I deserved more. And so I just, we tried even after we, officially broke up, but, it just seemed like the universe did not align with us at that time. So, but I mean, it wasn't anything, they didn't end crazy. It was just kind of an adult way to just part ways.
So y'all still cool?
Yeah, we're still cool.
Y'all still cool?
Yeah.
Just pretty much ran its course, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
So is there is it you still have a connection? Is it still love? You still love him? You still think about him?
My love for both of them is still there.
And speaking of love, so my last question brings me to say, is sex a priority in a relationship for you or not?
Is sex a priority? Impulsively, I would say yes, it is, because, I mean, I'm not a virgin.
It's not necessarily about sex, but it's definitely a plus. It's definitely, we need it, but it's not needed, if that makes sense.
Niggas can't please women. So how do you feel about sex within like dating? Like, is that something that you feel like you feel like you need to test drive the car like right away, or do you think that like you can just wait and like actually have like an emotional connection with somebody before?
Sometimes you meet people in like, spur of the moment type settings, and like, it's like I enjoy this moment that we're in.
Have you had a lot of those moments?
Not really, but like I've had couples to know like what they are.
How are you with homophobia?
Homophobia?
Yeah, not even just you, but like the way you came up, or I guess not so much of coming up because people's minds change, but like.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm from the South, like, so it's like, homophobia is like it's really like frowned upon. Like why you ask that? Do you have like homophobic people around you in your family or something like that?
Yeah, so I just just in my previous relationship, it was a conversation that we also had. My mom is married to a woman, and love my mom. Same exact thing you're saying. Like it is, that's what it is, and that's her life. It doesn't affect me at all. But I know that some people feel very strongly about, just being gay. And so at the end of the day, like, that's my mom. I'm gonna ride with her all the time. So if, somebody, because it's not even just like you, like if you would have said that your family was not okay with it, and, with you being really close to your family and you saying that you are, then, moving, forward with things, like it would become an issue. I did share with the guy that my mom is gay. She is married to a woman, and I did ask him if his family would be okay with that. I don't know him and he doesn't know me, so there's no reason for him to lie about it. So he said that he was okay with it and that his family would be okay with it. So hopefully there's no issues. If there is, again, I ride for my mom. So that'll be an easy way to walk away.
I enjoyed this conversation with you. We might be able to have another one.
Yeah. See how your other ones go.
All right, well, you take it easy.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
If he can like always like just very calm like that, I may get a little bored.
Sounds like she got her head on straight, a little bit. I can't say.
His intentions seem to be pure. He seems very straightforward.
Yo, I just had my talk with arrow number 1. It was an interesting little talk, But let's see what arrow number 2 is talking about. So let's give it a ring.
My name is Fauna. I'm 23. I'm originally from New York and I work for the city. I'm on Blind Date or Buzz with the intentions of just going with the flow. Like whatever happened, I'm with it. What Pop Smoke say? I'm with it. Whatever.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, love?
I'm good. You got a little cute voice, I ain't gonna lie.
Same.
I like his voice. I feel like he's very like soft spoken, like calm, chill, laid back. I'm gonna just get straight because I got questions for you. You ready?
Same.
Are you a drinker or a smoker?
Okay, so I'm really a smoker, you feel me? But at the same time, I like to drink like socially, like.
Okay, so question, do you smoke like, is that just something you do for fun, or is it like a part of your like everyday habits?
I would say it's a part of my, my everyday routine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that, but
You gonna change that?
I'm gonna have to change that.
What's your dating intentions right now? And what you looking for?
Honestly, I'm going with the flow. I go off vibes. If I feel like I vibe with you, then we just gonna vibe. And I don't talk to multiple people at once, so I mean, if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. But if we just on some text and shit, then I'm gonna talk to other people. But if I'm serious with you, then it's only gonna be you. All right, I got a question. How do you feel about polygamy? And be honest, because I'm gonna be real. I honestly like boys and girls, and I'm not gonna pick a side. I like both. I haven't been Well, I haven't found anyone that I'm like sexually attracted to male-wise, but like I'm willing to keep my options open if you understand.
I bet I changed. I bet I'm gonna change it. I promise you I'm gonna change. Now it's like,
not making a promise, because if you're gonna make a promise, make sure you keep it.
I'm not like a closed-minded person, so you know, if like you know, if given the opportunity, I might take it, you know. But I can't say that I'm 100% with polygamy.
I feel like he will be open to polygamy. He was chill and cool about it. I've never been polygamy anyway either, but it's something I wanted to like try.
What's your like your preference? Like what you going after first? Like, you know, a guy or a woman?
I really can't say. I just go with the flow. Like whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I just go off vibe. So if I'm vibing with a female, I'm vibing with a female. If I'm vibing with a guy, I'm vibing with a guy.
So would you consider yourself down to earth?
I definitely am down to earth. Like I'm the life of the party. I ain't gonna cap. What's your biggest turn-offs?
Probably have to be like somebody who's just loud and obnoxious. Like I hate that. I really hate that.
I didn't like how he said he doesn't like if a girl is like loud, because if you having fun, like you chilling, of course you at the club, you gonna be loud, like you vibing.
I don't really need that extra, you know, extra in my space, you feel me? So it's like I really feel like a lot of extra, you know, isn't needed.
I feel like I could break him out of his shell, because that's just the type of person I am.
Alright, so when was your last relationship and why did it end?
I would say I ended it because my mind was gone before my heart was, if you get what I'm saying.
So what's an interesting fact about you that may surprise you?
I'm sweet and sour.
So explain sweet and sour. Like what's your sweet and what's your sour?
It's like okay, I'll say it how you understand it. I'm a hard crybaby, if that makes sense.
Okay. So a deeper question I should probably ask you, what's your love language?
I would say physical touch. Like I like being baby and I like being under my favorite person, period. How important is sex in a relationship to you?
It's important, but it's not really that important for real.
Honestly, I don't think he would match me sexually, only because he seemed like shy. Every time I asked him a question about like sex or dealing with sex, he seemed like just shy and just like, oh, it's whatever. To me, it's not whatever, because if the shit not hitting, you gotta go. Okay, I agree to disagree because I'm only saying this because of my last experience. So I was not sexually attracted to the person I was with, and I feel like that ruins the relationship, because I don't know, like it just made me, like it unattached the bond we had, because the sex just wasn't there. So I feel like the bond and the sex gotta be good. Period.
Definitely.
Like it's no going around that, because imagine messing with somebody for months and you fuck them and the sex is not hitting.
Oh, that's true.
That could be a reason, honestly, people cheat.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why people cheat, because they don't want to let go because of the bond, but the sex is trash.
That's crazy. But yeah. So I definitely enjoyed this talk, beautiful. You sound beautiful, so I want leave this where it was at, and maybe we'll continue this conversation. Okay?
Yeah, I would like that.
Like that.
Alright. Later. Have a good night. Don't be too friendly with everybody else.
I mean, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
But alright, later.
Alright, like, error number 2, definitely, like, you know, more of my vibe. Like, she sounds more of my vibe.
I don't know. I feel like he was really chill. Like the first question he asked was, "How was your day?" I'm trying to get to know you. Be asking about my day for. Asking about my day. I'm trying to.
We just like we like our conversation was just like, you know, just I feel like we can have one of them, you know, them late night conversations about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. in the morning, just talking about whatever.
I like him. He vibey. I like him.
So overall, arrow number 1 and arrow number 2 really came with it and really showed me like, that main quality that I really like, having a head on their shoulder and they sound down to earth and sound like real cool people. So arrow number 3 gonna have to come with it, she got to come with, something real strong.
I want you in a worse way, yeah.
Hi, my name is Bianca. I'm 24 years old and I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm a hairstylist. I'm on Blind Date or Bust, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I want me a little boo. I'm tired of being single.
All right, hello.
Hello.
How you doing, love?
I'm doing amazing. How you doing?
Pretty good. How your night going?
My night's going beautifully. What about you?
It's going pretty good.
First of all, he sounds good on the phone. I don't know what you like, but he sound like you look good.
Alright, so what's your ideal date?
Have like a location, because it could be anywhere, but with someone who's willing to adventure. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, just something that we could be us and we can create and just vibe. Maybe get a drink, food, anything like that. It don't have to be too much, just something nice.
So you want to have an adventurous night, like?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to say. I don't even know how to answer that question. I'm not gonna hold you.
So like, what about like, a surprise dinner date, like in the storage room or some crazy ass shit like that? Right?
Whoa. When he said the thing about the storage closet, I was kind of rocky. I was like, whoa, this nigga trying to kidnap me. He want all the time he put me in the closet. He trying to take my virginity. I don't know. I ain't never been kidnapped before. Scary. A storage room?
Yeah, like, you feel me? Say out.
Like a closet, like the ones they lock people up in?
No, not people. Well, I mean, I guess people do get locked in, but like, nah, like you feel me? You gotta think about it on a different. Like, I set it up real nice. Got the candles lit. You feel me? Like, cause nobody thinks they're gonna go to a date if they go into a storage room. Like, we can have the music, we can have the wine, the vibes.
I be trying to figure out what we're doing. I ain't gonna hold you. You take me to a storage closet. I think you trying to like hide a body or something.
Like, I'm not gonna just go to no storage unit with anybody, But if we getting to know each other, So it wouldn't be no first date. That definitely wouldn't be no first date.
When do you want kids?
Yeah. When do I want kids?
Yeah.
Definitely within the next like 5 or 6 years.
That's perfect.
By that time I'll be, headed, if not established, headed. I'm definitely headed in that direction.
So do you not feel like you're established now? Do you feel like you're still working towards that?
No, I'm still working towards where I want to be. That's what I mean, like established, as in like where I want to be in life. Not just like, not just on the grind. Right now I'm on the grind, So like, we grinding every day.
Yeah, and how old are you?
Can't tell you that right now. But, we keep talking, you might be able to find out. How important is intimacy to you?
As far as like sex, like actual sex is not important all the time, but it is a factor. You can't be stinking, so hygiene is definitely a factor, because I don't like no stanky boy, and because I know you won't like no stanky girl. So just don't do me like that.
Hygiene is definitely a must.
Hygiene is a factor. Like,
you can't have good sex, then the relationship might not be, it might be iffy too. But like at the same time, it doesn't. Our relationship shouldn't be built around just the sex, if that makes sense.
Had like a lot of sexual, partners. You've been with a lot of women. You've been with a lot of girls. You've been with a lot of girls.
In the past, we have a past.
Ooh, you spin the block round and round. You went down around the corner and back.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't saying all that. I'm not saying all that by no means.
I don't care. I wouldn't care.
I'm like, no bullshit. I'm really the wholesome bro. So it's like, I don't have that type of past.
What's the bruh? You just call me bruh?
No, I said I'm the wholesome bro. It's like, I'm a cute dog.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I was just wondering. Like, what's some things that happened in your past that made you feel like you still want to try this whole, you know, finding somebody or dealing with people thing? Like, why are you not with anyone?
Well, for one, like, you know, my most recent relationship was about like 3 going on 4 months ago. So it's like, you know, I really been on a self journey.
It's a hot box.
I'm a hot box.
You've been around the block. Now you just been out of a relationship 3-4 months.
No, I said I have a past.
So how do you feel about bisexuality? Because like I say, I used to date women, so I do also like women.
No, it's cool. Are you feel me? I don't have no problem with it. You know, I'm not bisexual, but you know.
I'm glad you said that, cause you know a lot of people be a little, you know, a little flagrant. Yeah. But I just want to know, how do you feel about threesomes?
I've never experienced it.
Oh, so is that something that you would be interested in?
Is it something? I mean, you know, given the opportunity.
Not given the opportunity, you for me.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be no randos. No random folks. I'm not with that now, like on no single shit. Like, so you feel me? It definitely got to be something like a treat for like me and my partner. Like also like, you feel me? We got like a little vacation day or some shit. I don't know how it go, but that's probably like the route that I would go with it.
I'm a Sagittarius, so like if you don't know me, I'm very much willing to like, you know, break his little threesome virginity. That's gonna happen. And how do you feel about polygamy?
Yeah, it's like, you know, to each his own. I've never done it before, so I can't really say.
Do you think that that's something that you could handle?
I mean, you know, I feel like I'm a perspective seeker and I'm an open-minded person. So yeah, definitely something I could, you know, I might be able to. I ain't gonna say like I could, but like I might be able to, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. When I started asking him about being in polygamous relationships, it kind of sounded like he was scared. Like he didn't know what to think. Like, ooh, she a freak, or ooh, shit. Like, can I handle that? Like, he didn't sound like he was confident about it. How do you feel about like smoking? Like girls that smoke. Like, do you smoke?
I smoke blacks too, so I can't really say anything.
Like, you know, you smoke blacks. It ain't gonna hold you. When you said that, it kind of made me feel like, damn, that nigga been to jail. Have you been to jail?
No, hell no.
You never been to jail. I don't know if you gonna bust for me. Like, how I'ma know you gonna bust for me? I don't know. You might not be no gangster. Need a gangster. I'm just playing.
So, I just want to say I enjoyed this conversation with you. Hopefully, you know, we might be able to talk again.
Definitely, I definitely enjoyed speaking with you, and I hope that we do get to talk again.
Okay, cool. Well, you have a great night.
You have a good night too, boo.
All right.
I feel extremely confident about him picking me to go on a date, only because I know the impression that I leave on people, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, she cool though. You know, I like Ariel pretty. She seems pretty cool. Like, you know, I'm looking for just genuineness, and I can kind of hear it in her voice. Like she kind of like, you know, she don't take no mess.
I like that he could hold the conversation. We had a good conversation. That was beautiful to me.
All right, y'all. So after my conversations with all the arrows, all 3 arrows, I have to say, arrow number 1, she definitely, you know, she brought the, you feel me, I saw the long-term energy with her. I saw the long-term, like, you know, building a family, all that. Arrow 2, definitely, she brought the vibes, like, out the gate, like, you know, was on that, like, and I like that, no, for real, I like that. Arrow 3, she definitely was like, I feel like she could relate to me. Like, we was more relatable. Like, she was more relatable. You know, and she from the South too, so you know. But arrow 1, sorry, but it's a bust. I'm sorry, love. We had a great conversation, and I can tell you're a beautiful soul, but I'm sorry, it's a bust. Arrow number 2. Yo, I fuck with your energy, yo. I can't even count, bro. Like, you remind me like the female version of me. Like, you lit. No cap. You lit. Like, for real, for real. And I really can see us, you feel me, vibing on some shit. But it was a little too ready. A little too ready, mama. I'm sorry. So for that, it's a bust. So I think that leave me with arrow number 3. Shot that bit. I think it's stuck. Like I'm optimistic, about seeing what you got, see what you got to offer, and how we can help each other, how we can build, and see where our conversation goes from here. Because I can really relate to you, like for real. Like you sound really beautiful. I can tell you got your mind on, you got your head on, and you want more. You want more than what the South has to offer us. And I rock with that. So we'll see where it goes.
On the season finale of Blind Date or Bust.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, welcome.